Welcome back to a new video. Today's video we're going to talk about a strength training routine for endurance athletes that are time starved. So I'm time starved always every week, but 2 times a week I'm going to the gym for 40 minutes because most offices have a gym. Now why should you be doing strength training? First of all, as an addition to running, swimming, cycling, it makes you strong as anything. Second of all, injury prevention. And third, maybe most important, sometimes as an endurance athlete, you're weaker than you think. If your kid asks you, can you do a pull-up? You want to give him flipping 10 pull-ups. You want to be the strongest daddy or mommy on school or whatever. So yeah, it's just, you want to have that beach physique and not be that very lean and tiny triathlete. So I love going to the gym, most of all, and it makes me a flipping strong athlete. But like I said, we're all time starved, so it's a 40-minute program. It's really short. It's got literally everything that an endurance athlete needs. So, alrighty, we're there, the office. So first of all, getting in is always a bit scary. Starting off with a warming up. Now, I don't really do a warming up like on one of the machines, for example, running or whatever. But I'm just going to start off with some of the easy movements. So it's either going to be deadlift just with the bar, no weights, or with like a leg press. Something like that. It's just very easy, 2 sets, 10 reps, very lightweight, just to get like the movement in there, get it going, and then boom, boom, boom. All right, now ideally for strength training, if you're new to this, you want to be doing machines. So machines can help you with the movement. If you don't know, for example, how a deadlift is pretty technical. You know, if you don't have the right technique, you can injure your lower back. Same with squats. That, for example, is more of a static squat instead of that you're messing around with the bar yourself. But I don't really do any of them. I'll just stick to like one of the more basic movements. A bit of a warm up. So lunges. This is always a flippin' tough workout. I mean, it doesn't look this tough, but if you haven't really done any of these, you're gonna be flippin' sore as anything. Now what you want is your knee not to cross over your foot. It's not like that, that is not a lunge. So basically do something like 10 of these each side. Second thing why lunges are really good for running is because it's kind of a stability exercise, because you tend to lose balance. You train the more of a small muscles in your knee as well as in your ankle. So I really like that movement, and it's easy because basically every gym has got dumbbells. You can always do it. You can even do it in the living room. 2 cans of milk, 2 babies if you have to, whatever. Righty, time for the big boy weights. So basically, I'll pick a weight that I can do for like 3 reps or 8 reps, 3 sets, something like that. Now this is a quad dominant workout. You want to have the big daddy quads in the summer, but also running. When you're running, you want to have flipping strong quads. So I just find this exercise to tick all the boxes. You know, you get the glutes. Second exercise, this one is really big daddy exercise. Now, if you're not as strong, you can do a lat pull down. And you can literally just pick any weight you want. 3 sets. I like to do it without any weights, like body weights. Pull up. It's really good for your swimming muscles. You train like literally almost your whole back. 3 sets. I'll try and do something like 7 reps. I don't know, it depends. So I started off doing this, and I was maybe doing 3 reps, 4 reps. Now I'm progressing towards 7 to 8 reps. And maybe at some day I can do it 3 times 100 reps, who knows? All right, let's get started. Now, one thing what you watch is, so this was a warm up, just 7 reps. No kidding. But what you don't, so you want to really pull all the way up and then pull all the way down. Some people do like 10%, 20% of the whole flipper movement. And also when you're coming down, you want to keep the posture really tight, not that you're moving with your legs or anything. All right, second rep. Another thing, what you're engaging with this movement the abs, baby. The abs is probably the most used, one of the most used muscles during a triathlon. You know, for running, when you're in the aero position, engaging the core, as well as during the swim. Because if you've got weak abs, then you'll be, I don't know what you're, but you're probably not swim faster. You've got a weak posture during the run. So the pull-ups will engage your core, your whole back, as well as that flipping pump there. Now you're saying, Tommy, that wouldn't be ideal for triathlon, having really big biceps. Well, I can assure you one thing, you're not getting massive biceps, but I can assure you another thing, that you also don't want to be looking like a really tiny eel, you know? You just want to have that athletic physique. That's why I like going to the gym. That's why I like this movement, because it's just pure strength. Basically, what you want to try and do is get a wide grip, because since for swimming, you know, so you got that glide phase and then you want to have that pull. Whenever you're pulling with swimming, you're engaging the lats. Like I said, if this is too tough for you, you can do a lat pull down, 20 kilos, 15 kilos, whatever. Leg extensions, basically the flip and quadriceps again. Now, endurance sports, cycling, running, they're mainly coming from the legs, glutes, and the abs. So that's mainly what we'll be training. There can't anything go wrong with these exercises, you know. Also with a machine like this, you can't do the wrong movement. The only thing what you could do wrong is basically doing it too heavy, but you can't do a proper rep. So I'm aiming for 3 sets, 8 reps, and getting that pump again. You know what another good thing is about gym training is when you're sick of swimming, cycling, running, and you're really tired. So today I was flipping fatigued, you know. I was just really tired all day, and we were sitting in the office, and you can find motivation to go to the gym, because it's not as tiring as a 2-hour ride, you know. When you've got really tired muscles for endurance, you can still do 3 reps with 40 kilos. I don't know, it just feels different, and gives you a bit of a different boost, really. So a couple of more reps. Quick generic question. I can get more videos out, more content out, but that is more of a vlog style. So basically what I would be doing in a day, what training session it is that day. So it's basically, like I said, a vlog. Also a bit more about the stuff what I'm up to. I'm curious whether that is the content you also would like to see, or that you just want me to stick to more of the, I don't know, whether it's educational stuff and events, stuff like that. Anyway, just let me know. And on top of that, in order to get the best quality content out, if you want to help me, the only thing you can do to help me is subscribe to my channel. All right, let's get on with the video. Alrighty, hamstring curl. Now this is a seated hamstring curl. You also got like a laying down hamstring curl. Hamstrings, these are the flipping muscles you'll always feel towards the back end of the bike set, like starting fatigue, and you know, you can feel the cramps coming up. I have sentence for my in prep for my Ironman in Mexico. I didn't do any strength training. Well, I literally started 4 weeks ago again, and about 50 or 60 Ks in onto the bike, I can already feel like either the tendon that's attached to the muscle and the bone getting like really fatigued or sore, and the muscle. And I do think that strength training helps me get that area a little bit more robust, if you know what I'm saying. Anyway, again, 3 sets. What weight? Just something you can withhold for 8 reps. Quickly heading over to the rope pull down. Now, what you train is not only getting that very sexy physique for your arm, but as well, this is the final push phase for the swim. So what you see is, this is where I made the most gains. So I'm not saying just this exercise, but for swimming. When I found out that I had a very weak push out phase, The majority of people, when they catch, and they put their hand up here, so they're missing basically the whole push phase, which is basically something like 20% speed, something like that. And then, so with the cable pull down, you're really isolating the muscle of the push phase. So what we're doing, catching the snake, 3 sets, 8 reps. We all know the drill. Let's see how heavy this is. All right, that's a bit too easy. 1 foot forward, 1 backwards. Engage the core again. You know, you always want to be engaging that core. And then basically, that is a bit too heavy. And now, literally from here is where we want to make that movement. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, what you will see is after you have been doing these for maybe a couple of weeks, so start with the strength training. In the beginning, you will be feeling very sore. But I think whenever you get into your 3rd week, you will recover pretty quick from it. But this, you'll start to see that pretty quick if you have been doing quite some swimming already. So a couple of weeks in, you get a little bit more of that definition in your arms. Like I said, just this whole routine, full body workout, triathlon specific, running specific. Well, this might not necessarily be for running. Now the leg press is occupied. That is a damn shame. But anyway, I'm gonna pack a dumbbell again because we'll be doing a couple of squats. Basically up and around the same thing really. I'm not too bothered. So 3 sets, 8 reps, 28 kilos. So you're gonna pick the dumbbell like this, arms outside, wide stand, and then basically go down. Like I said, first 2 weeks you will probably feel very sore, especially if you've got a hard bike session the next day. But then as soon as you will taper for a certain race, you're gonna feel flipping amazing. As well as whenever you start shaving your legs, you can see all the definition in them legs in the mirror. Now, one common mistake with this exercise is locking the legs. So you can see these horrible videos where people lock the legs and then it extends the other way. Now, you can see that is not very ideal if you would go the other way around with your knee. So another thing is you don't have to go much deeper than like this, 90 degrees. Same with when you're doing squats, because further than that, that's a movement that runners and cyclists don't really use. So don't lock the knees, and you don't have to go further than 90 degrees. Basically, this is it. That's it, 40 minutes, quick session. And ideally, when would you want to do a session like this throughout the week? I would say, well, for me, on a Monday is like the day that you get to work and that it's easier to plan it in for me. It's also an easier training day. You can combine it with like a run after the gym. If you've got a shitload of time, of course, you can do a 30-minute easy run, 40-minute easy run. I wouldn't do necessarily a session, just like a base endurance run. And then I always do it on a Thursday. Thursday is also an easier day for me where I would have like a longer swim and maybe an easy bike, but mainly there's a longer swim and a gym. And that's it really. And then we're doing 2 of these sessions a week, 2 times 40 minutes. And then about 5 hours of running a week, about 12 hours of cycling, and 4 or 5 hours of swimming in total, 20 to 23 hours. For a professional, nothing crazy, but everything is in there. And you will have got that beach look as well. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll be seeing you next week for a new video.